can stop Arsenal? That is the question coming out of yet another game week. After watching all the Premier League games of the weekend, my question remains, who can stop this Arsenal team? I know Man City won, Liverpool won, Chelsea won, but none of them genuinely look close to Arsenal's level. Arsenal looks like the finished article. They look like the team ready to compete here and now. All these other teams look in a process. Look at Manchester City. Look at their top scorers. Haaland is on 13 in Premier League goals. The rest are on 1. Imagine an injury hits Haaland. It's over. I've said it before, the over-reliance on Haaland is too much. Liverpool, you cannot predict us right now. It looks like we're in a rebuilding phase. We are far from a finished article. Chelsea. Look at the defense on Chelsea, There are many things that are still not right at Chelsea. So who can stop this Arsenal team? That is the question. Uncle, please like the video, subscribe, and share right now. That is the only way you can support us and this channel for absolutely free. Continue enjoying the video. I know Arsenal fans have been saying, yeah, praising Arsenal too much. You people should calm down here praising Arsenal. It's just November. You people are still the ones that insult Arsenal. Arsenal fans, keep quiet. We are saying what we are seeing. The truth is that right now, no team is competing with you guys. That is just the truth. You guys right now, for the last 3 years, they have finished second position, for God's sake. We have used it to banter them, but when you look at it from an analytic standpoint, there's a level of consistency they have had. And it has just been one thing. What is that one thing that will take them there? For crying out loud, Burnley did not have one bloody shot on target. One shot on target did not have. Is that not insane? Throughout the month of October, no goals considered. We have come into November, no goals considered, and no shot on target. The question coming out of this weekend was, how can you score Arsenal? How can you even get a shot against Arsenal? Before you then address, how can you beat Arsenal? It's insane. It's insane the level which this Arsenal team is on right now. They are currently 6 points clear at the top. I know that can be easily surmounted. It can easily be tumbled. But then, when I watch the games, I don't feel the same security I feel watching Arsenal. They look like they're always in control of the games. They are dictating the tempo of the game. They are saying, I want this game to go like this. I want this game to be fast. I want this game to be slow. I feel something changed after that Newcastle game. There was a change in mentality. The fact that Mikel Arteta went for that Arsenal game for that Newcastle game from the very start, and Arsenal came back from a 1-0 deficit. They had that decision that went against them and still won the game. That was a turning point, a switch in mentality. You can see the togetherness of their squad. You can see that all of them believe in this gaffer. At Chelsea, some players might not 100% believe in Maresca. Some might not 100% believe in Arne Slot at Liverpool. But at Arsenal, they 100% believe in this manager. And the fact that in the Arsenal squad right now, it might feel to them, some of them, like they are fighting against the world. You understand? People have bantered them, laughed at them, called them flops, called them failures. Right now, they want to prove the world wrong. And that sense of they are like the people fighting against, criticism. It has gone through the squad. And Arteta as their leader, they see this guy as a leader. They love this guy and they respect this guy, which is more important. And it is showing results. Only one loss this season. We have played 10 Premier League games now. They have only considered 3 goals. 0 goals considered in Champions League. All games won. That is the question. You look at all the other Premier League teams and you look at, there's this weakness, there's now weakness. Yes, Arsenal is not perfect. I'm not saying they are perfect. But their imperfections are so little that it is almost ignorable. Yes, they need to score more goals from open play. But I'm telling you, look at the game against Burnley. Burnley came there with a tactic, park the bus. Just park the bus for 90 minutes and try and get a draw, or in the 85th minute, try and attack Arsenal. That's the sense. But Arsenal, in the first 40 minutes, opened them up with a set piece. And apart from that, if you watch that game, you know that they should have scored more goals. They created chances. They were playing beautiful attacking football at one point in the game. So the question is, who can stop Arsenal? I don't see anybody right now. As at this point, I don't see anybody. And I don't think it will change. Why? This thing that Arsenal is doing is not like they came out of anywhere. The Liverpool team of last season, you can even make that statement that, we'll drop off. Yes, I understood sometimes when people were saying, this Liverpool team, there's something. Because it was an anomaly. Who are the 2 title challengers coming into the season? It was Man City and Arsenal. But this Liverpool team just came out of nowhere and winning. This winning streak will end. Oh, Madrid will beat them. Oh, these next 10 games, they will not win, draw, all those kind of things. That was their last season. But this season, I'm saying it, this Arsenal thing is not a one-season wonder. It didn't come out of nowhere. They have built this for years. They have invested in this manager. The manager finished, I think, 8th position, then started going up, brought them back to Europe consistently. At one point, Arsenal had not seen the Champions League for how many years? But Mikel Arteta has taken them to the Champions League and has kept them at that level. So they have become a consistent UCL club, first of all. Next thing, he has made them title challengers for the last 3 years. They have competed for the title for the last 3 years. Second position. Consistency. Next thing now is to build a dynasty that wins trophies, because trophies still remain the currency of football, no matter what you want to say. So Arteta still has to win those trophies. So the conclusion from this week just remains that Arsenal is at a level that no other Premier League team can reach right now. Obviously, other teams can pack up and, come together and be better. I understand that. But when I watch all these games, Arsenal looks like the team that is ready right here, right now. I don't see where they drop points. I genuinely don't see it. I've said it before. If Arsenal somehow does not win this Premier League title, questions will be asked about Arteta. Questions will be asked about Arsenal, because they are finally poised to win it. They still have Odegaard, Gyökeres, Madueke, all of them see they cool out. All these boys are still going to come back from injury. So these are players that will come back and enhance the squad. You look at the game against Burnley. For God's sake, it was bullying. They snuffed out every chance. You have a team that the defense is so good that their goalkeeper is doing a remote job. He's working at home. If he likes, he might not come to job that day and just, the Arsenal post to be safe still. It's insane. So Arsenal fans, I'm just telling you, it's not like we are praising you and when something goes bad, then we'll cook you or stuff like that. No. It's not like we are rushing. This is not rushing. I know what I'm seeing. I've seen more than enough to come to the conclusion that no other Premier League team right now is as ready as Arsenal for this title. None. Right now, people are just finding ways to cope and, hold on to hope that Arsenal will flop, something like that. In the sense that, it's just set piece goes, corner bam, corner kick FC. My brother, we might need to do a handing over ceremony. I've said it, for the last 20 years, 21 years plus, Arsenal have been bantered. We have bantered them deeply. They have been laughed. It's just like when Liverpool had not won the Premier League for 30 years. We had been laughed at, we have been joked at, stuff like that. And eventually we won it, and now we have won too. Arsenal have suffered the same thing, even worse, because they have not won any European title. So we have laughed at them. We have bantered them. So they deserve this. They deserve the good things happening for them and to them. So, in conclusion, I don't think any team stops Arsenal. This title is... I don't really obviously see November. It's still somewhat early. There's just 10 games in. We're not even a quarter into the Premier League season. But then... this Arsenal team is terrific. But let's do some other things. We're going to discuss the team of the week and just quickly discuss the madness of Erling Haaland. So, this is my Premier League team of the week for game week 10. In goalkeeping position is Robert Sanchez. This guy was amazing. Imagine me coming out and say Robert Sanchez was amazing in the goalpost. What impressed me the most was his high claims. He was so secure when they crossed the ball into the box, and genuinely, I think that was his best performance I've seen in the Chelsea jersey. And if he continues on this trajectory, my goodness, Chelsea will be proven right for believing in him. My right back is Wifa from Brighton. He was amazing, had an assist, and kept a clean sheet. My two centre-backs are going to be the Arsenal centre-backs, Gabriel and Saliba. Gabriel had an assist yet again, but why I put Saliba there is because I just think their duo is scary. And I think Saliba has not been getting enough love these days because he doesn't have the same amount of corner threat as Gabriel Magalhaes. But Saliba was absolutely amazing. And you have this pairing that is so good that their goalkeeper can, have a remote job and work from home. Then my left back is going to be O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly for Man City. Amazing player, man. Physically great. Has an eye for goal. Has an eye for pass. Technically great on the ball. Can defend well. Very good left back. My midfield three. I think this is a scary, trembling midfield three. Caicedo, Gravenberch, and Declan Rice. Caicedo first of all. Oh my goodness. Hey! See, even though you have an agenda on this boy, you cannot deny how good he is. That performance versus Tottenham was scary. Proper center, defensive midfielder, Gravenberch. See, it's great to have you back, sir. What a player he is. Absolutely amazing player. And that goal he scored, great goal. And Rice again. What can I say about this guy? Amazing set piece specialist on the ball to great ball carrying. The goal he scored also. Amazing midfielder. And these are the three midfielders that they usually debate. And I think three of them in the midfield would be amazing. Then my last midfielder, because I'm playing a 4-4-2, is going to be Szoboszlai. I know this is a shocking one, but I just believe that Szoboszlai has been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season. Yes. Despite how terrible Liverpool has been our most consistent and best player. Play him in the 10, play him as a DM, play him as a right back. My brother, this guy has been good everywhere. And that's why I put him in, to show him some love. There's some players I want to put there, but, who cares? And my front two is going to be Gomez of Brighton. He scored 2 goals and he was amazing in that game. And Erling Haaland, the best centre forward in the world. I mean, as a striker, I believe this guy is the best. But if you look at all-round players, you bring the likes of Kane and Mbappe, whatever. But, 13 goals in 10 Premier League games. The second fastest player to get to, the second most amount of goals after 13 games. He's just ridiculous. And this is my Premier League starting 11 for game week 10. See, if you bring your XI, I will destroy you. Wicked players I have in this XI. So this is my XI for the game week 10. And just quickly on Erling Haaland. I believe right now we are witnessing one of the biggest carry jobs from Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is carrying Man City on his back to the title. Haaland alone has scored 13 goals in 10 Premier League games. All the other Man City players have only 1 goal. No other player has more than 1 goal. And in all competitions, he has the most goals for Man City, obviously, and no other Man City player has more than 2 goals. This is a positive and a negative. Negative, why? Because if something happens to Haaland, Man City might come down crashing. Haaland has now registered the second most amount of goals after 10 games. 13 goals after 10 games. He's still on that top 5 list, so he has still done 11 goals after 10 games, which was in his Golden Boot season. That's why I'm telling you guys, I believe he can smash his Golden Boot season. I believe he can do 40 goals this season. Why? Man City play transitional football now. Put Haaland on a straight line, give him the ball, he's over. No centre-back is keeping up with him. He's a physical beast, he's strong, you cannot push him off the ball, and he's fast. So you are losing on all ends. To take a miraculous and fast and strong centre-back to stop him. So if you look at the statistics, it just shows that Haaland is going to break his record. And at home, especially at the Etihad, you cannot stop Erling Haaland. So I believe this season, if Man City somehow can miraculously stop Arsenal from winning the Premier League title, it will be on Erling Haaland. Only this boy can stop them. And to be one of the biggest carry jobs, and honestly, even as an Mbappe fan, I would say give Haaland the Ballon d'Or. Because this would be a massive, to stop this current Arsenal team, you need somebody like Erling Haaland. In fact, this title race right now is Arsenal versus Haaland. It's not Man City. This is Haaland FC. The amount of goals this guy has scored, 26 goals for club and country. We are just in November, 26 goals. Some strikers will end the season on 30 goals. And that is an amazing season. He's on course to break Alan Shearer's record for most games. Least amount of games to reach 100. Is it 100 goals in the Premier League? I don't know that. Yes, 100 goals. 107 games he has played so far. He has scored 98 goals. Shearer's record was 120-something games or something like that. And he scored 100 goals. Have you seen how much less that is? So he has a lot of games to catch up to the 100 goals. So he will hold that record too. There's no goal scoring record in the league that he has not smashed, and in the world. This is a player that has more goals than games in the Premier League. So right now, this title race is Haaland versus Arsenal. And if somehow it happens, all the plaudits go to Haaland. In a title league, in a title winning side, for once, we'll not praise Pep Guardiola, it will all be Erling Haaland. But yeah, that is it for my weekend roundup. It was a decent weekend of Premier League football. I cannot lie, I didn't really enjoy the games like that. They were not really interesting, but it So it's a decent weekend of Premier League football, and we look forward to game week 11. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you watched this video up to this point, please, thank you very much, first of all. But do make sure you like the video, you subscribe, and share. That is, you can support us and this channel for absolutely free. So please do that right now. Thank you, and thank you very much. Adika 6 is out. Peace out.